kind of neutral early game, just leading to not the mid game M3 wanted. That's where they've looked strongest. Can they get ahead here? As long considered
composition.
And it is a massive AoE stack. No, got his red buff. I believe lost his blue. As long as going to find Love CD. Level 3 for the Maokai. Going to get the sapling down and the Twisted Advance. Condi wants to come back in as SMLZ's trying to do enough damage. Amy, though, so strong with double buffs at level 2 on Italy. That's going to force Condi to flash. M3, that went sideways quickly. If he can't hold the lane from this point, he did need to go back now. Things could get dicey as Amy's here in the top side as well. Looper about to hit Meganar. They might wait it out, but he hops away instead. Looper with his ulti means this is almost impossible to chase away. But Viktor in the mid gets first blood with the help of Condi. Here you go, first Dragon does go to Master 3.
And Amy's frankly looked very...
Just keeping up, 10 CS ahead still. Just staying safe as a Twitch is always tricky. And you can see why a Scat just goes all in. Might get Love City actually in the exchange. Cues himself off to a tower, now going to run in hard, tries to make the big play, uses the Ignite, teleports down now as well, and there's the rat-a-tat-tat popped onto Scatch. Looper pumps him into the wall, and that's going to be kill number 1. Long locked up again as SMLZ ambushes his way back through, but he might be a little bit too much. Will go down there to the Maokai. Shield and the Monsoon almost enough to save him, but they'll get the regrab, take him out. Condi's down here, Dade's joining in, and UP have to run.
And Loop degree, Little Potential, we saw them in the first game take special attention to deny these picks from him, but
yeah, now Amy's getting caught out in his own jungle here by Condi as Long and Punish actually collapse. This might be too much, but Dade is swooping in. He'll do massive damage if he's allowed to set up in the fight. Hart, though, has a good tornado charge and gets Dade as Love City does get taken out. Damage is massive. Amy's going to get killed by the Death Ray. Punish will join in now as well. Dade going in 2v4 basically as SMLZ is going to come in to play cleanup. Long gets chunked out as Dade gets a triple kill.
And like you said, if Viktor's given time to set up in these small, gives him offense, because obviously you get the penetration.
Oh, Long actually getting dove in there. Knocked up there by the depth charge. Going to get CC'd down. SMLZ coming in with the damage. Tower falls, but Maokai does as well. M3 going to work on the tier 2 in bottom lane.
There. Other big kind of builds coming out are going to be the Magus enchantment, but hold on.
Amy getting caught. Oh my god, that damage from Dade.
Deleted.
Yeah, littered throughout the right-hand side of the map. It's M3 that are honestly playing like UP did around the first early Dragons. And
expected this. It's the last standing outer tower available, so naturally they leave their resources there. Looper now trying to save.
What's the ulti? Finds it up to Sketch. Gets the tower aggro as well. Now going to dive back in, looking for the 1v2. Amy going to make it unfair now. 1v3, flashes out from under the pounce. Gets the wallop as Condi's here. Maybe in time to save him, but Amy manages to pick him up. Dade's coming down though. Condi's still chasing in. And a limited potential wrong side of the map. Flash Unborrow onto 3. Scatch gonna get low. Condi chunking him out, but the damage is still good. Condi will not die. Dade pops the Chaos Storm to take out Lucian, and Condi is still alive. Twitch taking turrets in the top side while Dade and Condi wreck face 2v3 in the bottom lane. Dade so strong right now, and it's going to get what they want. It's that inhibitor.
Still whittling away. We'll see if UP look for a counter engage inside.
Yep, they're going to get on top of it. Love City even going to get the first few hits in with the anchor. Not quite enough. Hart goes in. Massive ulti. Long dives in onto SMLZ. Punish trying to find it as well. SMLZ getting low, but Dade going to blow them to pieces with the Death Ray and the Chaos Storm. He gets a double. Loopers going forward. They'll take the tower. They killed Twitch, but they lost 3.
And Unlimited Potential, that was really the only option that they had there. They couldn't afford to just sit around and watch the super creep wave.
Towards the end of it, 2 inhibs going to go down. Condi.
Oh, here comes a teleport flank.
Aggressively, Dade jumps in looking for the Death Ray, does not find it, but Long's around the backside. SMLZ's in base. Who can they catch here? Might be Long actually that's now caught up. Looper does have his ultimate, he uses it, gets 2 there, Long and hard into the wall, but Looper now, Minina has to keep fighting in. Nautilus taking too much damage, will fall, but Dade, no, Looper gets the trade in onto Maokai. Now Punish going to go down. That'll be Dade's kill. And M3 in complete control this game.
That's going to be an easy reset on the map. Look towards that bottom side. Push down one last inhibitor. Oh, hold on.
Would be going back in again. Doesn't have his ulti, but he'll chase out Amy. Finds the boulder toss for the slow. Not going to go back in though. Gets some super creeps at this stage. Needs help there from Long as Hart looks to be caught out of position. He's trying to juke out of the wall. Barrened up creeps, so he's just going to hit him in the face. The boulder toss will miss. Dade will not though. Gets himself his 9th kill of the game. SMLZ and Love City is casually taking a top inhib.
I feel like Dade does his best Uzi impression where they lose the first game and then he just gets mad.
Yeah. I think so here. I mean, they're trying to fight it out. 3v5 right now is not bad. Hart will join himself back in. SMLZ ambushing, trying to set up for the ulti. Goes in onto Long for a bit of damage. Tornado's good Long. Immediately jumps onto SMLZ. Looper gets the ulti on the 3, but it's not quite enough. Now he's going to take the damage, but Dade going to rock his way in. Amy almost getting blown up, and an instant punish almost befalls the same fate. Hart going to go down. Dade is just chasing them down. And that'll be a 4 for 2 team fight. Make it an ace as Dade smashes out the Chaos Storm.
That
one storm through unlimited potential to take the split.
We talked about how M3, they were on the rise. They were starting to look more consistent. We were getting stronger performances, at least back-to-back from Looper and Dade on the back.
3, and they'll sit just about where they started the weekend in standings.
I mean, that said, everyone else is splitting, so it's not like they lose any grounds. They're still in perfect playoff position, especially if they want to try to dodge certain seeds to avoid stronger teams down the line. But yeah,